Alright, big news. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis just labeled CAIR, the Council on American Islamic Relations, a foreign terrorist organization, and CAIR is now suing him. Yeah, you heard that right. A major Muslim civil rights group says it's taking the governor to court for slapping them with the T word. And suddenly the whole story has turned into a showdown of lawsuits, politics, free speech, Islamophobia, Israel, Palestine, and ice cream. We'll get to that. Stay with me. Today we're breaking down what happened, why it matters, and whether this is political theater, a constitutional fight, or something much bigger happening in America. So here's the situation. On Monday, Ron DeSantis signed an executive order declaring CAIR a foreign terrorist organization. And CAIR basically say, cool, see you in court. No hesitation, no flinching, just pure lawyer energy. Because here's the kicker, and this is important. Only the federal government can officially designate groups as foreign terrorist organizations. States can't do that alone. CAIR isn't foreign and isn't designated by the U.S. government. It's a domestic civil rights group founded in 1994 with chapters across the U.S. Employees, donors, board members, all American. So labeling them foreign terrorists on the state level. Legally speaking, this is like me declaring pizza a vegetable. Wait, actually Congress kinda did that once. But you get the idea. CAIR said you're pushing a lawsuit, not because they think DeSantis can shut them down, but because this move could fuel Islamophobia, paint Muslims as dangerous, and create real-world consequences. They argued they've handled Supreme Court cases defending civil liberties. We're not going anywhere. Why is this happening now? Yes, context. Islamophobia in America is rising. Anti-Muslim marches, Quran burnings, bills warning about Sharia law, which, by the way, nobody was asking for. Like, literally zero Muslims were like, yo bro, let's replace the Constitution real quick. Politicians like Chip Roy, Tommy Tuberville pushing bills protecting America from Islamic law. Critics say it's performative, like banning dragons or making laws against time travel. Meanwhile, US Muslims say there's a narrative being pushed. Muslims are scary, Muslims are un-American. And now comes DeSantis, which references Israel, Hamas, Muslim Brotherhood, tying CAIR into all of it. CAIR says this is political, a distraction tactic, a way to show loyalty to pro-Israel voters during an election charge moment, especially after Israel-Gaza tensions. But supporters of DeSantis say if a group has questionable ties, the government should investigate. Fair transparency is good. The governor even said he welcomes the lawsuit because it gives his administration discovery rights to subpoena CAIR's bank records. This is like one of those WWE promos. DeSantis, bring it on. CAIR, we already bought the ticket. Courtroom cage match pending. Who is CAIR really? CAIR is the largest Muslim civil liberties organization in the U.S. They fight discrimination, challenge surveillance laws, and defend Muslim students, mosques, activists, and Palestinians' free speech rights. Many conservatives accuse them of being too political. Supporters say they defend the Constitution exactly as written. Love them or criticize them, they are a major player. And historically, the group's critics often point to individual controversial statements by past members or alleged affiliations. Supporters say those claims are exaggerated or outdated. So again, two narratives. Narrative A, DeSantis' side, CAIR has concerning ties, we should investigate, protect America. Narrative B, CAIR supporters. This is fear-mongering, political theater, a push to weaken Muslim rights. Our job, not to choose, just to understand the fight. Now here's where the story takes a turn. CAIR's Florida director Hiba Rahim pointed out that DeSantis has stayed silent when Muslims from Florida were harmed abroad. One Florida teenager jailed in Israel for 8 months, no public comment. A Florida ice cream shop worker beaten to death by settlers, no statement. So she's asking, why protect Israel's image more than Floridians' rights? This is spicy, and politics loves spice. But advocates on the right argue, supporting Israel is equal to supporting democracy. Speaking against Gaza policies doesn't equal defending terrorism. Both sides feel morally justified. That's what makes it messy. Now what happens if this lawsuit goes forward? Courtroom showdown could lead to 1. State orders gets overturned. DeSantis looks reactionary. 2. Court sides with DeSantis. CAIR faces deeper scrutiny. 3. Discovery exposes information. Could reshape public opinion. 4. Case escalates federally, opens national debate on civil rights and Islamophobia. 5. Or it becomes a political theater that fizzles out. Remember, Texas already tried something similar. No major legal outcome yet. For the Muslim community, this isn't just legal, it's emotional. When your religion is tied to terror labels, even symbolically, that affects jobs, safety, public perception. For DeSantis supporters, they see a leader being tough on extremism. For critics, it's targeting a minority. It's America, land of lawsuits and strong opinions. Now, why should you care? The story is bigger than Florida. It's about who gets to define terrorism. How far can states go beyond federal authority? Where is the line between national security and civil rights? And are Muslims being politically scapegoated during geopolitical tension? We are watching a legal, cultural, and identity fight unfold in real time. Whether you agree or disagree, this lawsuit will set a precedent. So grab a popcorn. CAIR versus DeSantis, Islamophobia versus national security claims, courtroom showdown loading. Let me know in the comments, is this a necessary investigation or a political stunt? And do states even have the right to label groups as terrorists? Subscribe, like, and ring that bell, because next week we might just be talking about whether Congress bans time-traveling Muslim dragons.